Hello everyone and welcome dear all in mathematics class. Yes, and today we are going to study the chapter Congruence, and mainly we will see here the congruence of triangle. Okay, and the congruence conditions which we are going to see here, that is RHS congruence condition, and one more we will see that side congruence conditions, some questions based on that also. Okay, so now, and it is here first video for this week, students. So now let's start. Yes, so you can see that what is I have given here, is you can see that RHS congruence condition. So what we can understand from here, that two right triangles, first condition is that the two triangles about which we are talking here, the two triangles must be right triangles. Okay, so that's why I have given over here that two right triangles are congruent if the hypotenuse and one side of the first triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one side of the second. Respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one side of the second. For example, in these two triangles, you can see that triangle ABC, this triangle is triangle ABC, and this is the triangle PQR. In these two triangles, you can see that angle B and angle Q are 90 degree. By figure also it is clear. So angle B and angle Q is equals to 90 degree. So they are right triangle. First condition is okay here. Now you can see, you know that hypotenuse is just opposite to the 90 degree angle in a triangle. Okay, so that's why you can see which side is opposite to angle B, that is AC. This side is opposite. And which side is opposite to angle Q, that is PR. And they are equal. AC equals to PR. That is also required here. That means hypotenuse is equal. Next, any other one side. Because hypotenuse you have taken, now the two sides are remaining. Out of these two sides, any one side should be equal. So here it is given by the diagram only that BC is equals to QR. You can see here two lines here shown here. You can see that is two lines. Okay, and here also two small lines it is shown here. It is representing that BC and QR are also equal. BC and QR are equal. So in this way, these given triangles ABC and PQR are congruent by RHS congruency condition. That means one right triangle is there, hypotenuse is equal, and one more side is equal. Okay, any other side is equal out of the remaining two sides, because hypotenuse is already equal. So in this case, that given the two triangles are congruent by the RHS condition. Okay, next you can see that this question first. In the figure, PL is perpendicular to OA. See the diagram also and question also. PL is perpendicular to OA and the PM is perpendicular to OB, such that PL equals to PM. In such a condition, such that PL equals to PM, is triangle PLO and triangle PMO congruent? That you have to check that the given these two triangles are congruent or not. Give reasons in support of your answer. That means you have to give the reason also in support of your answer, that these two triangles are, if they are congruent, then why, in which condition. So that we are going to see. So first the diagram is this only. Next we will write that given PL is perpendicular to OA, by diagram it is clear here, PL is perpendicular. Okay, same PM is perpendicular to OB, here also it is by diagram clear. Then PL is equals to PM also, that is given. These three things are given here. Next you may write that what we have to prove, that triangle PLO and PMO are congruent. These two triangles are congruent, that you have to prove. So for proving that, what you will write? Proof. Here the proof starts now. What you will write, that in triangle PLO and PMO, what is given things? You can write that PLO, angle PLO and angle PMO are equal. Here these are not triangle, angle it is. I am talking about angle here. Angle PLO and angle PMO, their measurement of both of these angles is 90 degree. So first condition, it is 90 degree, that means both the triangles are right triangles. Then PO equals to PO, that is common, and PO is the hypotenuse in both the triangles. You may see that, you can see in the diagram, in the triangle PLO and PMO, this PO is the hypotenuse of both the triangles because it is opposite to the 90 degree angle. Okay, then PL equals to PM. This is any one side should be equal other than the hypotenuse. So PO is already hypotenuse in both the triangles. Then PL equals to PM. This is also given. And this is the third side that we need to satisfy the condition that RHS, right triangle, hypotenuse, and the one more side. Then we can say therefore by RHS congruence property or congruence condition, these two triangles, triangle PLO and triangle PMO, are congruent. Okay. Next, you can see the next question. That question is completed with RHS condition. Okay. Now in the adjoining figure, here you will see in the adjoining figure, that figure it is shown here. This is the figure. AB equals to AC. Okay, in diagram also it is shown, and this BD equals to DC. Okay, look at that nicely. This BD equals to DC, that is also given. Next, prove that triangle ADB and ADC are congruent. You have to prove that these two triangles ADB and ADC are congruent, and hence show that angle ADB and angle ADC equals to 90 degree. These two angles measurement is 90 degree. And then if they are 90 degrees, second case you have to prove that angle BAD, this angle BAD, this angle BAD and angle CAD, these two angles are equal. Okay, so that we can prove by showing that these two triangles ADB and ADC are congruent. Then by congruence, corresponding part of congruent triangle, you can say that angle BAD and angle CAD are equal. So first you have to prove anyhow triangle ADB and ADC are congruent. So we will start towards this direction only to prove this. Next, you can write that given AB equals to AC. So this is given only, and BD equals to DC. These 2 points are given in question. Okay, and one more side is common here. Okay, that we will show. So what you have to prove? Triangle ADB and ADC are congruent. This is the symbol of congruency that is shown here. Okay. Next, proof here started that in triangle ADB and ADC, you may write that AB equals to AC, that is given. Then BD equals to DC, this is also given only in the condition. And the next part is that DA equals to DA, this is common part in both the triangles. Triangle ADB also and in triangle ADC also, this DA side is common there. So you will write that it is DA equals to DA, that is the common side. Then by side congruence property, you may say that triangle ADB and triangle ADC is congruent. Okay, so they are congruent. Now you can say the next part that angle ADB and angle ADC is equals to 90 degree. That you have to prove. So you can write that angle ADB and ADC are equal by this condition, corresponding parts of congruent triangle, because triangle ADB and ADC are congruent here. So by this condition, angle ADB and ADC is equal. Now you can write this also, that since these two angle ADB and angle ADC are on the straight line, so they are forming as linear pair. That means their sum is 180. So angle ADB plus angle ADC equals to 180, because you know that two angles or three angles, if they form a straight line, that means they are forming a straight line, they are standing on a straight line, then their sum is 180 degree. Okay, and if there is only two angles, then these two angles is also called the linear pair. Now angle ADB and angle ADC is equals to 180 and they are equal also. So you can put at the place of ADC you can write angle ADB also. So therefore we have written angle ADB plus angle ADB equals to 180 degree. Why at the place of ADC? Why I have written here ADB? Because both are equal. So I can put the value at the place of angle ADC. You can write angle ADB also. Now this you can write angle ADB plus angle ADB equals to 2 angle ADB. Now these 2 will divide on the other side, then you will get that 180 by 2 means 90 degree. So angle ADB is 90 degree. Therefore from equation number 1, angle ADB and angle ADC equals to 90 degree. Okay, their measurement is 90 degree, you will get that. Okay, because ADB is 90, then ADC is also 90 because they are equal. Okay, now next part is that the second part, it is about the question that angle BAD and angle CAD are equal by the corresponding part of congruent triangle. So you may write that angle BAD and angle CAD are equal by this condition, that corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Okay, now you can solve some questions, okay, from exercise 16 of chapter Congruence, question number 4 to 9 easily, okay, and revise the conditions of triangle congruency. Okay, so thank you all of you and have a nice day.